Are they still for a severance tax? Yes, they probably are. But I don't believe the governor has the votes in his own Democratic caucus to move forward with that. The House, and I'll leave Sandy and Tina to talk, ran the bills with the tax increases and they didn't get one vote to support it. So I think what you will see us attempt to do is put a budget together that doesn't do the increase. You look at the
proposed severance tax dollars going to solar and wind energy. I think a lot of a part of what's being forgotten as well. The impact fee goes towards more than just local municipalities and townships. It goes towards clean energy alternatives like CNG. My question is, because we're assured that the townships and the counties are going to get their impact fee money under a severance tax, what about the additional impacts that the impact fee goes towards? Affordable housing, clean energy alternatives, infrastructure. Would those organizations and projects still see that money?
It's totally unwritten at this point. I mean, there's just no way to know.
Right.
You know, first of all, we're all kind of poking and guessing there is no severance tax.
Right.
And that's the first move, and then how is it distributed and written? I mean, that's total. I mean, the governor said a lot of things, but that, I mean, I think that you can't put any of that in place as something that would hopefully not happen at all, but would be split that way. You know, and I think it's, you know, Sandy made an important point that the whole state shares in this. You know, the fact that it didn't initially get written as 100% going only to the areas that had drilling. And, you know, housing and some road and bridge money and certainly the environmental money spread across conservation districts, spread across the state. So everybody is pulling something from this.
Right.
Yeah.
Ray, you have the floor, sir.
Well, I don't work for Cabot. I don't get paid by Cabot, but George hit on a point that's been going through my mind a lot with the severance tax. We needed a new hospital. Cabot didn't have to do anything, but they gave us $2.5 million to make that phase 2 happen because it needed to happen. A little later on, the next year, we had our little Rotary Club in Montrose had a tour of the college over at Gibson and saw what Cabot had contributed there. And they've contributed a sizable amount to education for the gas industry. And it's been a fantastic job. That didn't have to be done. And you throw a severance tax in there and they're squeezed for money, they're not going to be the good neighbors that they have been. And Cabot is just one. We have others in our area that work hard at it. They've made a lot of work for a lot of people. It's an industry we should be embracing. It's an industry we should be promoting. And I'm grateful to hear some of the remarks about how they think the severance tax stands in the Senate and in the House. And I hope you will stick with it, because I believe that once the pipelines are well established, and one of them's on its way now, I've been watching the cuts, I think this industry can put Pennsylvania right up there for economic development and for a real bright shining star for this country. Thank you.